Hi, boom, Blackwar here, and welcome back to another video. And today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for the 65th episode of the Sunweb career mode, in which we're going to finish the Vuelta a España. 6 stages left, if I'm correct, 7 actually, my bad. Starting with a mountain stage in the Lagos de Covadonga, then a 32 km time trial, then the Balcón de Vizcaya, then a sprint stage, a climb towards Andorra, then a 100 km stage between Andorra and the Col de la Galina, and finally the usual sprint stage around Madrid. We're currently leading the GC with Emmanuel Buchmann, and we've got 7 stages left to keep it that way. Let's go. And here we go. For 169 kilometers to reach the Lagos de Covadonga, a very famous climb on the Vuelta. We've got Jay Hindley and +3, Salmon +5. Big day for Salmon. +1 for Emmanuel Buchmann, -1 for Max Walscheid. We're going to send Jay Hindley in the break. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna follow me for the because I'm close in the GC. I'm 60 minutes down. So I feel like I'm gonna be able to go in the break, and I mean I'm still fighting for the mountain jersey. So I mean like Buchmann's got it, nice. He's got all 3 jerseys currently. But I'd like to see Jay winning a jersey before leaving because he signed with Mitchelton Scott. For those who haven't seen the message, but it looks like we're not going to be able to go in the break, at least not right now. Right, there's 3.5 kilometers left until we reach the summit of the Mirador del Fito. I feel like it's a good time to take a look at the record. We've got Ilnur Zakarin, Rafa Maika, Fabien Grelier, Julien Bernard, Yannis Aguirre, no, my bad. Thibaut Pinot, Pierre Latour, Vincenzo Nibali, Jay Hindley, and Dario Cataldo. It is an extremely, like a very strong break. It genuinely is a strong break. And there are the first attacks here on the Ilnur Zakarin. We're quite far behind. Actually, we're going to get dropped because Julien Bernard cannot follow Fabien Grelier, which itself is very odd. Maika is about to overtake Zakarin. That's plus 10 points now for Rafa Maika if nothing changes. Under 1 kilometer to go now. Okay, we're gonna have to start our attack. We need to get at least some points. Jay Hindley is gonna be first ahead of Zakarin. Then Rafa Maika first, Zakarin, and Jay Hindley. Okay. Gap with the peloton 8:54. I might try to yeah, I'm not gonna fight for the second climb. And I'll see if I can fight for the win in the Lagos de Covadonga. Alright, we've officially started the Lagos de Covadonga. There is already an attack. Zakarin Maika, who proved to be quite strong earlier in the Mirador del Fito, have attacked once again. Vincenzo Nibali has tried to join them, but without success. We're still 4 minutes 20 ahead of the peloton. We're going to, I mean, I've attacked with Jay Hindley, trying to come back on the leading group, Zakarin Maika, which we are going to do so right now. Good. All right, Jay Hindley, Maika are together. That's the main thing. Now, Louis Vavec has collapsed in the peloton, which is fine. It's not too that big of a deal. Gap 4:32. Attack from Rafa Maika. I mean, I've jumped in the wall of Zakarin maybe a bit too late, and I can't follow. I cannot follow this move. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I can keep going maybe at my own rhythm. Eventually, I might be able to come back. You never know. Meanwhile, up there, nothing is changing. The rhythm in the peloton is actually slowing down, which is ideal for Sam and Emmanuel. All right. 6 kilometers until the summit for Jay in the attack. Carapaz. Carapaz has attacked. Okay. Well, it's now time for Salmon to do some work. Jay Hindley came back on Zakarin, but Maika is just too strong. Rafa Maika is just too strong, and Salmon is dropping Buchmann. Wow. Okay. I hadn't expected that at all. And Carapaz dropping everyone else here. Carapaz dropping everyone Okay, okay. Why not? Why not? We're gonna keep this rhythm with Salmon. Uh, Hopefully we'll be able to get some energy with Bourman to come back on everyone else then. Right, and Salmon is gone. Salmon is gone. So is Richard Carapaz. So is Rafa Maika. What was the gap with Carapaz already? 56 seconds. I can't really allow like Carapaz to get that much time on me. Can I have Jay Hindley protecting Bourman for the pass? No? Okay, good. Bourman's out of energy, but everyone's in the same group, and Carapaz is attacked. And that's not a move I will be able to follow immediately. Okay, now let's go now. 700 meters. Rafa Maika, can he get the win? Yes, he will. It was going to be a win for Rafa Maika ahead of Richard Carapaz. And most likely Manuel Bourman if I don't collapse before the line, and I won't. Good. Well, okay, I'll take third. I'll happily take third place. But Maika is going to make a massive jump for the mountain classification. Bernal, Nibali, Zakarian, Pinot, Jay Hindley, Salmon finishing. Wait, that's fourth of the favorites. You know what? That's decent. I'm going to finish just with Simon Yates and Roglic. Not going to lose any time with Salmon today. Decent. Maika was just too strong, both for for like Bourman, Carapaz, Bernal, and also for the remaining riders of the breakaway. Jay Hindley finishes behind Ilno Zakarin, so I did lose some time on him towards the end, but it's all good. I lose 13, make that 17 seconds on Carapaz, but I'm going to gain 15 on Bernal. GC wise, when I 41 seconds clear of Carapaz and 137 ahead of Bernal. The gap is becoming important between the two. Mountain wise, it's still Bourman, 1 point only ahead of Rafa Maika. Is Maika close in the GC? He's just behind Jay. Ah, decent. Alright, next up, time trial, I think. The game just simulated the time trial. I wanted to do it. I wanted to do the time trial because I genuinely enjoy them. Fuck's sake. Well, Roglic has won ahead of Yves Lampard, Simon Yates, Marc Soler, Froome. 11th and 12th for Omen and Bourman. I could have won that. I could have won that time trial. I'm so triggered. I've been beaten by. How is Rafa Maika 7th then? Alright, well, GC wise, we're 124 clear of Carapaz. He could have been so far behind. Bernal 258. Salmon has dropped compared to Perez Roglic, which was expected. Jay Hindley is now behind Rafa Maika. I'm so triggered. Right, well, following our superb time trial, definitely not salty about it. We're heading for another mountain stage. Typical again of the Vuelta, a shorter climb with much steeper slopes. The Balcón de Vizcaya, 163 kilometers, not going to send anyone in the break. Not Jane Lee, not anyone. Jane Lee also fitness peak is I think over for him, so that's not great. Alright, Vincent. Okay, that was Antonio Nibali. I'm gonna be confused all the time now. But yeah, I think we'll wait towards the end of the stage to see if anything happens. But Bourman has a +4. Might be time for us to win once again. Right, there's exactly 10 kilometers left in this stage. The breaker will win, so no W's today for us. But it's okay, it's fine. We can still get time on Carapaz and Bernal and all these guys. There are a lot of riders in contention for the win. Contreras, Nicolai, Chicone, Groschartner, Jan Hert are in the first group. And then you've got Vincenzo Nibali, Thibaut Pinot, Pierre Latour, Ilnur Zakarin, Fabien Grelier, Ricardo Zeudel, Ben Hermans, and Michael Woods. So a solid group of a certain amount of riders, which I didn't remember. Attacks in the peloton: Mikel Landa, Bauke Mollema, Adam Yates. No, was it Adam? Yeah, it was Adam. All right, we're pacing with Louis Verbeek. He hasn't been really helpful throughout the entire Vuelta, but I might as well use him as much as I can when I can. Final 5 kilometers for us. The breakaway is still wow, English. Breakaway is still 5 minutes 40 in the lead as we now arrive on the much harder slopes Louis Vavec can stop his efforts. Let's take a look up here. 10-man group. Nibali, Pinot, Ciccone, Zakharin. 4-man group. And soon to be two, maybe three, if Zakharin can bridge the gap. He can indeed. Good for him. Meanwhile, Jane Lee is doing a great job, but the fact that Antonio Pedrero is still here means that he's not doing a good enough job. So you can stop. It's Salmon who's going to take the relay of everything. What's happening there? Nibali, Vincenzo Nibali has dropped Thibaut Pinot and Ilno Zakharin. Vincenzo Nibali is going for another win in a Grand Tour, a win on the Vuelta, which he had won in 2011. And he's about to add another line to his already stuffed list of wins. Come on, Salmon is doing a decent job, but where's Roglic? Oh, dropped. Oh, you love to see it. Okay, 1.5k. Let's rest Salmon. I feel like Bernal can't follow. I don't know. Nibali is going to win at the Balcón de Vizcaya ahead of Zakharin, Thibaut Pinot. Buchmann has made a great comeback in the second half of this climb. We're still going to lose time, I think, on Richard Carapaz. Well, actually, no, we're not. We're not. Thibaut Pinot, Ciccone, 5th place will be either Carapaz, Pierre Latour, or Buchmann. It's going to be That's going to be extremely close. I think it's Carapaz. Carapaz, Latour, Buchmann. Contreras, Ede, Godu, Hermans, Bernal. Okay. Salmon is going to finish with Primož Roglic, which is disappointing. And also way behind Adam Yates. I might lose a position to Adam Yates today. That's not what I expected. He was close to win a few days ago, but he hadn't. Today he takes his revenge, and Vincenzo Nibali wins at the Balcón de Vizcaya ahead of Zakharin and Thibaut Pinot. Buchmann finishes with Richard Carapaz. We do drop Egan Bernal by another 20 seconds. Adam Yates gets 50 seconds on Sam Oomen, which means that GC-wise, we're still ahead of him for 23 seconds. Carapaz is 124 behind me. Bernal 320. I think he's dropped out. I think Bernal is now gone and out of the talks for the win. It's going to be Carapaz or Emmanuel Buchmann. But in the meantime, Ejea de los Caballeros Lleida, 182 kilometers of sprint. Finally a chance for some of our guys to rest and a chance for Max Walscheid to show what he's made of. Alright, let's go. It's a sprint stage. You know the drill. It's gonna be boring. We'll send who we will do we send someone in the break? Sure, we'll send Florian Stork just in case. But I feel like this is going to be a clear-cut win for the sprinters. And by sprinters, I mean Caleb Ewan. And it'll be a great top 5 for us. 8 kilometers left. I'm about to make my train. I was just trying to find Caleb Ewan. There he is. He's very well protected. The issue I have is that none of my lead out men are particularly in a good shape today. So that's definitely something that I dislike. We're going to use Florian Stork, who was in the break, to launch our train. 5k to go. We're going to use the gels. Florian Stork currently behind Geraint Thomas. I completely forgot that he was there. That's how tragic he's been. Buchmann, you know what? You're already in the wheel. Wait. Oh. Oh. Ah, I see. I may have made a slight mistake here. Okay. It's fine. Fixable. It's fixable. We've got Buchmann instead of Walscheid. It's fine. Easy. Right, we'll easily deal with that. Definitely not where I want to be then. Right, oh, Colbrelli isn't even sprinting. You're a dickhead. Sonny, you're a prick. Know that. Okay, well, it's gonna be Nika Sand then for us. It's not gonna be a top 5 in that case. It's not even going to be a win for Caleb Ewan. It's going to be Christopher Halvorsen ahead of Thomas Buda, Caleb Ewan, Christoph Consoni, Jacobsen, Keesbol, Van Asbroek, Arndt, and Mohoric. Even with our actual, even if I had Walscheid, wouldn't have been able to get a better sprint than that. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. I mean, I guess I get 2 top 10s. It's better than 1 top 5. but it isn't really. Right, Halvorsen win, Tomabuda, Ewan, Christophe Consonny. We're happy about that. Solid top 10. We love to see it. Next, finally some mountains. I said finally, that's like the third stage of the episode. But yeah, we're heading to Andorra. Right, let's go. Leila Andorra. I think it's the. Is it Andorra Calice? Or is that another one? I don't know. Um, but what I do know for sure is that this is going to be an interesting stage. There's no KOMs at all today, which leads to, well, which which might mean that there won't be a lot of riders in the break. And that also means that the rhythm in the peloton isn't going to be extremely high until the finish, until we reach the bottom of this climb. Although Valentin Madouas, Michael Woods, Zakharin, okay, I stand corrected. They're all attacking. They're all morons. Right, we've started the Lagos de Covadonga in the breakaway. I think that might not be the best time I've chosen to grab water in the peloton, but we'll have to deal with that. Bourman will be behind Samoman. Samoman will be behind Jay Hindley. Jay Hindley will be behind River Vake. You know the drill. Let's just make sure that none of them gets blocked, which is currently what's happening. For fuck's sake, make a move, right? Do something. Choose a side, but don't get blocked behind everyone else. Oh my god, I'm at the back of the peloton. Well, I mean, good thing is I've now got water, which is fine, but I'm in the worst position like I could ever imagine. Attacks up ahead, Chicone, Lopez, Zakharin. Have fun. It's only 10 points to be taken in Andorra, so it's okay with that. Can I go on the left-hand side of the road and clear some space? No. There's literally some space on the left. Can I go there? Why is Jane Lee unable to go there? Why do I feel like I'm gonna get blocked by Sabatini and Verge? Because I am. Oh my god. Come on! Like, stop being dumb. Just avoid people. That's all I'm asking. Alright. The group Chicone, Lopez, and Zakharin has got a solid lead. They've got a minute now on everyone. That's decent. Meanwhile, Louis Vavec is coming back, but Jane Lee can't get his wheel for some reason. Alright, come on. Do something. Wait, there's gonna be a gap because like they can't jump. Wait, I'm gonna have to stop the rhythm with Vavec. There we go. And to come back. I might lose a lot of time today because I got blocked at the very beginning of the climb. That is a possibility. I'm having to pace 90 with 12k to go. What the fuck did I do? Okay, it's fine. I'm dropped. I'm dropped. I'm dropped. All right, big times. We need to come back big times. Valentin Madouas, you better get the fuck out of my way. All right, huge work from Louis Verbeek. Like genuinely huge work. But the issue I'm gonna have, energy-wise, we've lost a lot. We have lost a lot. Also, why the fuck have I been pacing 85 with Matej Mohoric? What is wrong with me? I've just killed him. Oh, well, at the front of the peloton, no one's pacing. Great, stop that. Okay, things are much calmer than they previously were. Lopez is attacking again. Rodrigo Contreras is able to follow Chicone and Lopez. Wow. Interesting. Um, let's make sure that... Oh my god. Can't you just stay at the front? I beg you. 8k to go. We're gonna lose big today. We're going to lose big today. That's for sure. Meanwhile, up ahead, Mohoric has joined back. Is it still Contreras? It is. Contreras is on a mad one. If El Pozo wins another stage, I'm going to be mad. Sam, why are you in last position? Do something to change that. Uran has attacked with Adam Yates. Wait, which Adam do I need to worry about? The Bora one. Okay, good. Who's attacked? Landa? Oh, he's like 17 meters behind me. That makes no sense. He's very far behind me in the GC, so I don't really care. Right, Sam, just, you know what, maintain the rhythm. I don't care if I don't get any gaps to. Okay, well, I mean, if Bernal attacks, I might as well follow. Can I not follow Egan Bernal? Is that not something that I can do? Oh, he's not attacking anymore. Oh, now he is. There goes Bernal. Yates, Carapaz. Okay, then Bernal stopped. Interesting. I'm gonna guess he got blocked. Morich has been absolutely dropped. I feel like if I hadn't paced 85 for a billion years, I'd have been able to do something today. Salmon is dropped. Roglic is just ahead of me. That's not good because I'm gonna lose time on both Yates and what's his name? Roglic. There we go. I've started the sprint way too early with Buchmann. Let's stop that immediately. Michael Woods though wins the 19th stage of the Vuelta ahead of Pierre Latour, Geesink, Koen Boomen, Zakarin and Krojak. Huge L for Jumbo-Visma. Huge L. Like they're third, fourth, and sixth. That is one spectacular L. Carapaz is dropped. Everyone's dropped. You love to see it. I mean, by dropped, they're all out of energy. Bourman finishes 17th. Let's see if I can recover with some moment, but I'm going to lose massively today. Might lose a minute and a half on the leaders. That's not good. I played very badly today, and I'm fully responsible for this loss. I mean, there's so many things that I should have done better. Eventually, or arguably, I'm still leading the Vuelta. Salmon is now 7th, which sucks. Mountain-wise, it's a tie with Michael Woods. The next stage is going to be extremely huge. But alright, let's go for the Queen stage of the Vuelta, Andorra Col de la Galina. Right, on the way for the Queen stage of this Vuelta. Technically, it could be considered as the final real stage of this tour. I'd have liked to have Louis Verbeek at the front. I'm going to attempt what I attempted in the Tour de France, which worked out well with Tom Dumoulin, to go on my own. That's what I'm going to try to do. No signs of, I mean, Bernal and Carapaz are slightly behind. I really need Louis Verbeek and Matej Morris to pull through, though. I've been outsmarted because Carapaz has attacked. He did what I wanted to do, but I was still waiting on Louis Verbeek. Okay. Well, things just got a lot more interesting. The AI might be outsmarting me here. Quintana and Roglic are behind as well. He's gonna have a lot of teammates. Simon Yates is there as well. The only one that isn't here is me and Bernal. Right, situation right now with 86 kilometers left. Matej Mohoric is currently pacing 2 minutes 25 behind the group Carapaz, Quintana, everyone else, which doesn't appear to be pacing that much. And we're 40 seconds ahead of the peloton being paced by the riders from Ineos. They will probably catch me. I managed to get a gap because of the descent with Matej Mohoric. Okay, well, interesting, very interesting stage as of now. Can I have Vivek coming back? I'd love that, thank you. I don't know how it happened, but Egan Bernal is now in the group up ahead, and I'm still not there. So yeah, that sucks. Louis, mate, I've been asking for water for 20 kilometers. I go grip. Did you have to drain the entire like river to get a few droplets of water? I need my H2O, mate. Allow it. Give me something I can work with. Come on. Thank you. Matej Mohoric came back, which is good. He's gonna drop soon, but at least I've got a teammate for the next few kilometers. All right, Sam has sacrificed himself to try and come back in the group. No, to try and bring Buchmann. Sam is out of energy with 40k to go, but Buchmann is in the leaders group for the first time since the start of the stage. I mean, the AI did exactly what I wanted to do, and they nearly did it very well. If it hadn't been for Sam, who was just on point today. But yeah, we're now in the Colada de Betchalis, and I mean, they're not pacing. I'm not either. But I might try to get the points for the KOM though. Okay, we are in the Col de la Galina for the final time. I mean, actually, no, I think for the first time, but mainly it's the final climb of this Vuelta. And I mean, there are a lot of things at stakes, but there is one thing that is extremely undecided right now. It's the mountain leader's jersey. Mike Woods has 42 points, but he's, I think, out of the equation. He needs to win to get it. There's only two riders in a chance, like in a very close chance. It's Micah, who's on virtually 52 points, and Buchmann, who's also on 52 points. So regarding of where I finish with Emmanuel Buchmann today, I might get all three jerseys, which would be absolutely ideal. Attack from Simon Yates. You do you, big man. You know what? We're going to follow Adam. Nope, because he stopped. Why do you attack if it's genuinely just to stop afterwards? It's so odd. Let's attack with Sam. I mean, I don't have anything to do left in the GC. Like, Sam is done. If I could drop Rafa Maiker, who's here, that'd be nice. Good attack from Sam. 6 riders left. We've dropped Bernal. He's going to come back eventually, which would make sense, knowing that he's Egan Bernal. 2.1k to go. Make that 2 kilometers now. Attack from Richard Carapaz. His final few chances to maybe win the Vuelta. He needs to get a 1 minute 24 in 1.5 kilometers. It seems rather impossible. Can I still follow him? Thank you. We're in the final sprint, 700 meters to go. And not only am I going to be fighting for the win of the stage, I'm going to fight for the polka dot jersey. Can Buchmann hold on until the line? No. Carapaz will win today. I'm going to leave him the win. But with second place, it should be enough for Buchmann to grab the mountain jersey. Bernal gets third. Yates, Mas, Quintana, Yates, Froome, Roglic, Landa, Lopez, Aurélien Paré-Peintre. Okay. Bauke Mollema, Salmon. Wait, who was 8th of the GC? 11-13. Salmon. I'm going to lose another position today with Salmon, but with the quantity of work, with the amount of work he's done today, I don't blame him. Alright, so win for Richard Carapaz ahead of myself, Buchmann, and Bernal in third place. It was a very intense stage. They did exactly what I wanted to do, and they nearly destroyed me. Because I mean, at one point when I was like 40 seconds, no, sorry, I was 50 seconds ahead of the peloton, 217 behind the leaders group with only Carapaz at the time. I was like, ah, it's fine. Ineos are gonna come back. They're gonna pull through, and they I don't know how, by which like magical thing they I don't know what happened, but they managed to drop me just with the same rhythm and to bridge 2 minutes on Carapaz, but also put 2 minutes on me, which physically made no sense. But I mean, I'm second. I've done what I had to do. We're going to win this Vuelta. We're going to win all 3 jerseys with Buchmann. Yeah, it was way too easy. I'm not gonna lie. We've lost a position with Salmon once again. Do I care? No. But right, let's head to Madrid for the final stage. And before we do that, we need to do the final national team selection. Now, Caleb Ewan appears to be in decent shape. Michael Matthews out of shape. I don't care. He's coming. So is Jay McCarthy. So is Nathan Haas. So is Caden Groves. So is Alexander Edmondson. Then Jack Haig is coming. Luke Durbridge is coming. Rob Stannard and Simon Clark. Alright, I feel like that's a decent team. Time trial wise, we're bringing Ron Dennis, Richie Bourdaminhausen, Michael Hepburn, and Luke Durbridge. There we go. Alright. Alright, it's time for the final stage of this Vuelta, the final ever stage of a Grand Tour in this Sunweb career mode. I'm feeling kind of emotional. But we've got 3 Germans at the front of the peloton, all wearing a different jersey. We've got Max Walscheid, German champion, winner of the Prudential Wide London, unable to grab a top 5 on the Vuelta or on the Giro. Buchmann, who's about to win the Vuelta and all 3 jerseys as well. That's decent. And Nikas Arndt, who's been shit. Sam Omen, a decent tour from Sam. Oh, and some progression, am I seeing? Decent. He's now 80 mountain. I'm stopping the career mode when this man is starting to be interesting. Florian Stork, he's been shit. To be honest, I mean, he's been where I expected him to be. Not exactly at the front. Matej Moric, not as useful as he were on the Giro. But, I mean, the lack of fitness would do that. And that's my bad. Florian Stork, as I mentioned already. Jay Hindley, I mean, it's not his best tour. He's not going to be the leader of the mountain classification, which is sad. I guess he'll be going to Mitchelton with that objective in mind. Louis Verweg, meh, not a fan. Final 16 kilometers of this Vuelta. We're about to make our train. Nikas Arndt will be ahead of Matej Mohoric, Max Walscheid behind Matej Mohoric, Buchmann behind Max Walscheid. We'll have Florian Stork in that train. We'll have Sam Omen as well. Sam Omen and then Florian Stork. There you go. Now, I think the last time I did this, well, this sprint, I don't know if it was my career mode or if it was the Vuelta with EF. Because if it was the Vuelta with EF, I won with Rigoberto Urán. And although I've always won sprints with my GC leaders. This year has been extremely dry for them. I haven't won many sprint stages, which makes sense. It's rather realistic, but it's odd because I'd used to win sprint stages on Tirreno with Tom Dumoulin or sprint stages on the Vuelta with Buchmann. Like, he's not a bad sprinter. And I know. I can't even win sprint stages with sprinters. So something happened this year. I don't know what. But this season wasn't mine. 6.2 kilometers. Sam Omen is already launching the sprint. I think. Alright, there's literally a car stopped in the middle of the road. Allow it. What's your point? Do you want us to be dead? 4K. Still Sam Omen. I think we're going to be maybe a tad short on the sprints, which is why we're going to need Nikas Arndt right now. Christopher Halvorsen already obviously is going to try and fight for another win. Max Walscheid has been blocked. You love to see it. Matej Mohoric, Max Walscheid, Emmanuel Buchmann, yeah, Caleb Ewan. And no, Christopher Halvorsen ahead of Sonny Colbrelli or Simone Consoni. I don't know. The road is too wide. I don't know who's second. It's Consoni second, Colbrelli, Christophe Bouda Walscheid, Simon Yates, Van Hasbroek, Jacobsen, and Caleb Ewan. Buchmann finishes in 11th place to finish this Vuelta. It's podium time in Madrid as Christopher Halvorsen is the ganador de l'etapa. I don't know. Wait, is etapa Italian? I know ganador is Spanish. I don't. You know what? Who cares? Halvorsen wins ahead of Consoni, Colbrelli, Christophe, and Bouda Walscheid in 6th position. But this is the main thing. Emmanuel Buchmann is a Grand Tour winner. Carapaz gets second, Bernal third, the Yates brothers in 4th and 5th. Roglic, Mas, Omen, Mollema, and Chris Froome 16 minutes down the road. Signing him from Bora was a decent shout. We signed him. He won. Instant impact. You love to see it. He also wins the best Lambo classification, 6 points clear of Rafa Majka. And he also wins the points classification, 66 points ahead of Richard Carapaz, which is decent. The best young rider will be Egan Bernal on the jersey Buchmann didn't get. Best team Movistar, Sunweb. Well, we dropped out later. No, we dropped out 1 point in the tour, and then I just couldn't care less. But yeah, it's another win for Ineos. They're winning sprints when they can't win the GC. That's how good they are. But yeah, that's a wrap on the Vuelta. And that's a wrap on the Grand Tours in this save. Rafa Majka 13th, Ciccone 15th, a lot of gaps. It was a very like the competition was mad. When you see someone like Thibaut Pinot is 24th, like in the top 10, who's the least the worst in mountain? I'm gonna guess Bauke Mollema. Yeah, yeah. Like it's been a very fierce Vuelta. And although only Carapaz was like my real competition, because like the others were out of shape, it wasn't an easy win whatsoever. Jay Hindley will finish 21st of the Vuelta. Disappointing. I would have liked to give him a top 20 before he goes. Verbeek 56, Morwich 66, Storch 68th, Arndt 122nd, and Max Walscheid, yes, last. He's done it. Max Walscheid finishes last of the Vuelta, which in a way he's first. He's just in the other side of the GC. He's first from the bottom, which is good. Now I've got one regret is the time trial that got simmed. I really wanted to do it, but it's fine. This is a wrap on the Vuelta, and mainly this is a wrap on the episode. Now, if you've enjoyed it, then please do leave a like down below. That would really mean a lot. Also, if you're new around here, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, I would gladly enjoy that. The next episode will be the classics during the Vuelta, so Hamburg, Plouay, and the Canadian weekend. But yeah, I shall see you in 2 days, hopefully, for the 66th episode of the Sunweb career mode. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.